Hey you guys, how are you? Raven Black Star here, and I'm going to do a reading for the collective today. I've got 3 different decks, and we're going to get 3 different messages. So let's see which one might resonate for you. The first deck up is the Everyday Witch Tarot. So let's see what messages the Everyday Witch Tarot has for all of my collective energies out there. Grateful, thankful for the messages that are coming through. Really happy to be reading for all of you today. So let's see what messages, dear Tarot, do you have to say for everyone out there today. Okay, first card out. We've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Cups reversed. So I feel like somebody's being really hopeful about someone who, oh my gosh, with these 2 cards and this Knight of Cups, I think you are really hoping that it might work out with this person. But this person, I want to say, isn't emotionally completely in. All right, so we're going to start with that. But I feel like you're ready. You will take a chance on this person, all right, whoever this person is. Even though you know that this person could hurt you in the end, all right? You know how they are. But they're making eyes at you, so why not run with it, right? Because they're paying attention to you. All right, let's see, what else do we have? All right, so out comes interesting cards. And again, like I said, I feel as if, you know, there is somebody in your wheelhouse here. We've got the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune with the Knight of Cups reversed with the Ace of Wands. And I feel like, you know, the energy between the 2 of you is pretty explosive. I think you really see like, oh, wow, maybe this person, we could travel around the world. We can like have this amazing life together. But I also feel like you're not listening to the people around you when they're talking about this bubble of love that you have finding yourself in. So I think not everybody in your wheelhouse, so to speak, is really excited that you want to get involved with this person. For some of you, you may be better off single, just hanging by yourself. Because I do see that, you know, if you move forward with this relationship, you could end up feeling very alone and very abandoned with this. So I really want to say, heed the advice of your friends. You know, if everybody around you is going, oh my gosh, you know, this is someone who you may not want to get involved with, but I feel like you're going to get involved anyway. All right, so, and then afterwards you'll be like, oh my gosh, I told you guys were completely right. This guy totally abandoned me, left me high and dry. Anyway, what else can you tell us about this reading, dear Tarot? You're grateful, thankful for the messages. Yeah, I just think that you know what you're getting into, all right? So you're not going into this blind, but you also, you know, it's almost the hope of like, well, maybe I'll be the person that changes them. Maybe I'll be the one that they really want to hang out with. Maybe I'll be the one that keeps them from, you know, being such a player. You know, that's wishful thinking on your end. But honestly, I just don't see that being the final outcome with this person. I mean, we would love to see a really great outcome, but if a person is a certain way and they seem to be very immature and they just love to flirt with everybody and they're all about, you know, the fun and love of life, and they're not the commitment type of energy, and you're looking for somebody for long term, this is not that person. All right, so I'm just kind of telling you as clear as I can. Yeah. So what card comes out? We have us the Death card. You might be dealing with a Scorpio because we do have a water energy here. And bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Wands reversed. So look, I feel like get out before you get burned, because this is not going to be an open door. And it could be that, you know, it's what's coming to mind is that if you are out and about and you're at a party or something like that, you're going to see this person really, you know, kind of out with other people and not exclusively with you. And I think that it'll take something like that for you to finally say, I'm done. I'm done. I don't want this person. I know, like, you know, in my dreams, this is really what I want. But I feel like you are really better off on your own. Honestly, you are really better off you know, finding your own way, not trying to, because I feel like you're settling. You don't want to be alone, so you're going to hook up with this person because now they're paying attention to you, even though you know that it's not going to go anywhere. So yeah, for some of you, I feel like it's time to cut your losses with this person. All right, anything else for our dear collective at this time? All right, so yeah, let's see. So out comes the Nine of Wands, the card of Justice, and we have the King of Swords reversed. So yeah, you know, I feel as if you hang in there just way too long. And then there's a lot of arguing. See, if you get together with this person, all right, because you're really going to make it work. And I do see that, you know, you're going to go through with this because, you know, we're humans. We want to go through with it. But I think you need to be prepared that you're not always going to feel like you're being treated fairly by this person. All right, I just have to tell you. And I feel like this person, it's almost as if they become very irrational in their thoughts, their demands, what they're doing. You know, they might be lying a little bit about where they really are, just not really being up and up with you. So yeah, I think before you end up backed up into a corner and not knowing which way to go, where all of a sudden you find yourself really arguing, because even if you like get involved with them on some other level, I just feel like it's going to end up not in the way you really want it to. Yeah. So I want to pop your bubble here with the Seven of Cups reversed. It's just like, you know, there's other options out there that you are choosing not to pick up because you want to put all your eggs in one basket. And you are just not going to let them go. All right, so that's what I've got for pile number 1. Let's see what the wisdom of the Oracle has to say in regards to this spread. So, you know, and you know, you might be with this person right now and you are just hanging on by a thread to this relationship. So I think if, you know, you're hanging on to this person, this loyal person, I mean, you're really attached to them. You have some kind of big connection and it's not working. You have to look at, why am I still hanging on to this connection? What is it between the two of you that has such a grip on you? I mean, time's ticking away. You've got to make a decision. Do you stay or do you go with this person? Or do you move on? All right, so twice now I've seen this card. We had the Nine of Pentacles come up and now we have to the Sea. I feel like you really have to follow your heart, you know, not your mind, your emotions or anything else. Truly your heart, you know, because if it's just a matter of time before, you know, you see this totally dissolving, you know, be prepared for it because I do see it dissolving. You know, it's like you don't want to end it with this person. I see that. You want to hang on. You're going to hang on with all you've got. But it's just a matter of time before you're going to find yourself going in another direction without them. All right. I wish that was happier news, but that's the message. It was loud and clear. Yeah, look. These two cards just flipped out. We have soulmates and happy reversed. It's like you're trying to hang on to a relationship because you want it to be your relationship that's going to make you happy. But are you happy? All right, that's your big question. Are you happy? Are you happy with this person? Really, truly, 100%, inside out. You can see your future, everything. Are you that happy with this person that you are willing to keep going? Or are you going to answer that question and say, you know, I am just hanging on to this and it's time to really cut this cord. All right, so that was message number 1. That was pretty intense. All right, let's move on to the next deck. We've got us, the Centennial deck, Rider-Waite, very traditional deck. So we're going to turn to the spirit of the Centennial deck and ask you to answer for the collective. What message do you have for the collective out there? Dear universe, what message do you have for the collective out there? Grateful, thankful for all the messages for everyone out there. All right. Somebody is pretending that everything is better than it really is. Out comes the Hanged Man reversed. So we have the Two of Pentacles reversed with the Hanged Man reversed. And then we have the Tower reversed. So I feel like you've been kind of hanging around trying to make everything work, and it's not working now, is it? And you're avoiding with the Tower reversed, you're avoiding the truth of a situation. So I feel like you are hanging on to something way too long. It could be a job, and you might be hanging on to it because you have no other options. Yeah, let's see what we got here. All right, so yeah, you are not ending a cycle, okay? And if you end it, there's a brand new beginning for you. But no, we're not going to end this cycle, are we? No, we are going to hang on a little bit tighter. All right, Two of Pentacles to the Hanged Man reversed. I feel like you really need to come down off of whatever tree it is, you know, and get real, all right? Things are out of control. Maybe your finances are out of control. Maybe money's out of control. Maybe all of a sudden you got stuck with another bill that's really out of control. And I think you've been waiting for something to manifest. It's like, well, you know, when I win that lottery, well, you know, when I get that bonus at the end of next year, well, you know, when this comes in, or, you know, when, you know, grandpa finally dies, you know, I'll get some money. That's like not going to help you out here. All right. So I feel as if, you know, you've got to get really grounded and very, very honest when it comes to your finances. All right. Because you are looking at just not having enough money, you know, to do what it is that you want to have, you know, so you can't be cashing in on something that might be coming down the road. You know, you gotta, it's today we're worried about. We're not worried about 3 months from now. Right now, today is where you need a little bit of help. So pay attention to your finances. Please, 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 please. And I do see you reaching out for help. It's like, gosh, you know, I almost feel like you need a break. Like, give me a break. I got to get out of this situation. But I almost feel like there's this energy of you just not being very clear. All right. Here we have, you know, two people talking to each other. They're reversed. So I feel like it's negative talk. So, you know, you might, you know, be talking to somebody and, you know, there's just a lot of negative talk around you. You know, and this negative talk is not going to pull you out of the situation you're in. It's like, you know, you got bills to pay, you've got, you know, car insurance. I mean, you got to take care of your kids. Like, you can't be like, you know, hoping that something might happen. Like, you might win that lottery, or you might go to the casino and hit big. You know, I feel like that is wishful dreaming. And it's not based in reality. So whoever you are, it's time to wake up. All right. It's time to wake up, smell the roses. It's time to quit living this life that you think is going to happen by you sitting back doing what? Nothing. You know, you can't keep spending and spending and spending when there's nothing coming in. So I do sense that there is a brand new beginning. All right, but it's going to be you acknowledging. Once you acknowledge, oh my God, I just can't do this anymore. I've got to make a change. And you start putting that in motion. I do see things happening very fast for you. Very, very fast. Now, you know, you might have an opportunity that may ask you to spend a little bit more money. You know, maybe there's an opportunity over in another town, or you know, another state. It would require you having to move or make a big move. I just feel like whatever move it is that you're going to make, it will put you in a better position. All right. So if you've been contemplating, gosh, you know, there's nothing left in this town for me, maybe I should move to the city. You know, that might be where you find opportunities. Or maybe you start looking and you cast your net out a little bit farther. You know, so if you've been looking to get a job right here in this little area, and it's just, you've exhausted it, there's nothing coming your way, and you're moonlighting, you're working 5 jobs, and you're still not paying the bills. You know, maybe what you're starting to think now is like, well, if I moved over here, rent is cheaper, life is better, it's a little slower than the city, but I could afford it. You know, I just feel like you're starting to be a little bit more realistic with what you have to do. So definitely it's time for you to make a change. And, you know, change is only going to come when you finally make the change, all right? You can think about it and think about it. And you can think about, gosh, you know, my brother said that if I came over there, maybe I could, you know, stay with them until I got settled in and work at their company or whatever. But you don't do it. You don't do it. There's something that you are not willing to walk away from, you know? So maybe you don't want to go to work, you know? Maybe that's a thing, you know? But you are definitely avoiding an element of reality in your world. So yeah, and you know, look, you're not getting, it's not going to bring you anywhere. Where you are right now, I just feel, I want to take a pin and I really want to pop your bubble, you know, just like I did the last one, the last reading. So listen, people, you know, you don't want to walk away. Maybe you're involved in a relationship that is really not getting you anywhere and you're feeling really stuck in it. Keep hoping, because you might be involved with somebody who, you know, they're a lot more work than what they're worth, you know. So you go to work and all your money goes to this person, you know. So it's like you keep hoping that you'll get ahead. But as long as you're hanging on to someone who's not pulling their weight, you know, and I mean, I just feel like there gets to a point, I mean, you're going to walk away broke. This person has spent all your money. You know, you've done everything for this person. You've been there, done that. You know, you've given them second chances, everything, you know, but it's holding you back. It's holding you back, whatever this relationship is. So, yeah, I feel like you just can't pretend anymore. You just can't pretend anymore. What else do you have for this collective reading, dear universe? Yeah, I mean, and you know, even you know that this situation with this person, it's hopeless. You know, this is what you've got. You have a King of Cups reversed. You have a King of Pentacles reversed. You have somebody who emotionally, they're not even with the program. So somebody is not dealing in reality here. All right. And you even, you know, the fact is that you even know this is not going to go anywhere. This relationship is not going anywhere. So yeah, I think there's a lot of negative talk about a relationship. I mean, you're hoping, I mean, it's almost as if you have put everything into this. And now you're like, you know, why didn't it work out? Why didn't this work out? Everything I did, and it got me nowhere. Because it's not for you. All right, so I feel like, you know, the universe is trying to put you on another road. All right, so, and when you finally decide, okay, I've had enough. I've seen what I've got to see. I see that this isn't going to change. You know, I mean, you're not willing to just walk away. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit while, because I think you're going to try to question, how are we going to make this work? Can we make this work? Because you don't want to be left out alone. But guess what? You're going to end up alone if you continue in this vein. All right. That was pretty intense. So if you want to go after what you really want, right, you've got to get down off your tree. You've got to see things exactly as they are, not as you want them to be. Because that's a big danger we have. You know, we want things to be a certain way, so we're going to see them that way, right? And then all of a sudden, now what? You're stuck. All right, anything else for this read? Let's see. A Treasure Island is like staring at me. I feel like you've got to really make a shift. I mean, there's something you don't want to walk away from. And if you walk away from it, it will do you a lot of good. You will start to feel a lot happier, a lot richer, almost like you can breathe again. So whatever you're hanging on to, get rid of it. All right. So yeah, I mean, it could be a job. It could be a person, whatever it is that you are hanging on to. I feel like, you know, it's not going anywhere. It's really, this is, I mean, this horse is standing there. You're holding this coin. It's like, this is it, you know, and this is my life. Ten of Swords. So seriously, I mean, and it's even keeping you up at night, all right? So you might be having funny dreams. Maybe you're having dreams that maybe you should be doing something else. Listen to them, all right? Your dreams are there to help you. So listen to them. Pay attention to them. Because I feel like, you know, you're dealing with somebody, one, who's very immature, all right? So this is why this has been a very difficult kind of situation. You've been hanging on to someone who emotionally is not present. They're not adding to anything. They probably don't even work. And like I say, it's like, how long are you going to carry this baggage? All right? So if you are with somebody, all right, and you've probably been with them a while is what I'm going to guess. As you're with them a while, and it's almost like you guys have gotten used to just the way life is, but it doesn't make you happy. It doesn't make you happy at all, especially when you're dealing with somebody who is very immature and also doesn't have a sense of the reality of life, you know, having to pay the bills, mortgage, car, you know. It's almost like you have taken up that reign and you have paid for everything. They don't have to. Well, if they don't have to pay for anything, gosh, I'm going to be your person. You know, it's like, you know, you've been taking care of somebody who's not taking care of you back. So there's not an even give and exchange. And I feel like now you're in a position where you can start to make things happen. But it's going to require you having to walk away from a situation, a person, or something in order for you to manifest what you truly want. You know, because what you see is what you get with your person or with your job. And you know that, you know, so it's not going to change. Nope, nope, nope. All right, last reading we are going to do for all of you. We're going to use the Tarot of Dreams. He's by Ciro Marchetti. He also did the Kipper deck anyway. This is a beautiful little deck, and let's see what the spirit of this tarot deck has to say for all of our collective out there. Grateful, thankful for all of you. If you like the reading, hit that like button. That really helps my channel. So please, take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. All right, we got us a little story coming out. We have the Ten of Coins with the Five of Swords reversed, the Star, the Justice reversed, and then we have the Six of Coins reversed. What else can you tell me about these cards, dear Tarot? Now comes the Page of Cups reversed. All right, so I feel as if, you know, when it comes to what it is you are doing, I get this sense of not being treated fairly. You know, I mean, here we have Justice and we have Judgment. These two cards are reversed. So I feel like, especially when it comes to what it is you love to do, you may do something that you totally love doing, but you don't feel like you're being treated fairly. But it's time to open up. I mean, you have got to open up and let someone know that, you know, this is a work thing. You know, that somebody's not pulling their weight. I almost feel like somebody's backstabbing. Yeah, Five of Cups. Something's got to change because we have here, you know, the Five of Swords and the Five of Cups reversed. It's like, this has got to change. This energy of feeling like, you know, you're being stabbed in the back and, you know, things aren't working out. And I feel like it's somebody who knows you. I think you put a lot of hope. If you were in a partnership with someone, this could very well be talking about a partnership where you had a lot of hope that this was going to really take off the ground. But I just get this sense that somebody, it's not an even partnership. So if this is somebody who you work with, it's just, I mean, somebody is just nasty. Okay, I'm telling you, somebody is just nasty. Yeah, Sun reversed. So I'm just feeling like whoever this reading is for, you know, it's like, is it worth the money? That's what I want to ask you. Is it worth the money? I mean, is it worth being involved in this situation with this person where I feel like you put a lot into it? You put a lot into it. You invested a lot emotionally, financially, maybe even physically. You've really put a lot into this. I mean, I even feel like you pulled from a savings account you couldn't afford to be pulling from. So you invested a lot into something, and I feel like you get screwed. I mean, honestly, I feel like you get screwed, you know, and I feel like this is somebody who played you. They played you for your money. I think they promised you all kinds of things and, oh my gosh, this is going to be really amazing. But they took you. Yeah, I get swindled. Some of you may feel like you've been swindled by this person. And this is somebody who, you know, it's almost as if they came in. They were like, oh my gosh, you know, of course, we're going to do this. Look how beautiful the combination is with the Star card and the Lover's card. You know, but what sits on top of this is the Seven of Swords. Whoever this person is, they were sneaking around. You know, it's almost as if maybe you had some money and they learned of that you had money. It's like, wow, you know, this one's got 10 grand in the bank. Let's see. We'll get them to invest in something. Give me the money. I'll take care of it. And then, boom, there we go. Because this person, and they could, and you know, I'm almost feeling as if, you know, this person comes in with this, they kind of pretend that they're all about you and they're really into you. And then you get all excited because, wow, this person's like really into me. They must really love me. They don't. I'm just going to say it right now. They don't. They are out after your money. They are not going to play fair. They are not going to give you, you know, the dreams that you want, you know. So I feel like, yeah, you've got to get control of this, you know, because it's your money. If you let this person swindle you, they will swindle you. And I feel like it's time for you to really grab control of what's going on in this situation, even though it hurts. But this person, they're taking you. I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Swindle, swindle, swindle. They are taking you for your money. Yeah, Page of Wands reversed. I mean, there is nothing. I mean, you're going to end up really feeling bad. So I feel like this Emperor's come out to warn you. It's like you have an opportunity to grab control of this situation. This is your money, not their money. So do not give them the power to handle your money. All right? Do not. Knight of Swords reverse. Yeah, this is very passive-aggressive kind of energy. I mean, this person's a con. All right? This person is a flat-out con. Yeah. They could care less about you. They don't care about your life. They don't care about what it is. They're a con. They are after your money. They are after your money. And the thing is, you know, you're probably a very kind person. Emotionally, you know, you've been ready to open up. You probably have opened up to them. All right, we need some oracle cards here. Wisdom of the Oracle, can you help us with this reading? They could have a lot of Leo. All right, I'm just picking up a lot of Leo energy. So yeah, I mean, tall, dark, handsome, charming. You know, they know how to use what they've got. They probably have it. But yeah, I'm just feeling like this is somebody who they can charm you. They can charm you. And I think you know. I think you have an instinct, something, there's something that is like tugging on you. I feel like your guides are like, hey, wake up, this guy's going to take you for a ride. Yep, it's a male energy. So this could be a male energy with another male energy, you know, looking, you know, to take your money, but they know you have money. They know you have money. The fate's reversed. So this is karmic. This is a very karmic situation you are dealing with. You know, so in a past life, you probably dealt with this person before. And they probably got away with something in a past life with you before. Now they're back. Your lesson in this lifetime is to not be swindled. To not let this person come in. Especially if everything inside of you is going, whoa, man, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. You know, don't let them talk you into it. It's such a strong feeling. Yeah, like they're going to just play the card of like, oh my God, they're going to lie to you. This person, they're going to profess their love to you. Oh, and we're going to go away and we're going to have this beautiful, they're lying to you. They're a con. They are lying to you. If anything, they're going to hold you back from living your life. All right? You have been warned. You have been warned. You know, and it will, you know, don't hang in there until they've bled you dry. Okay? They know you have money, and they know that you will give it to them if they charm you. All right? So let them take you out to dinner. Let them buy you a new wardrobe. Let them buy you, pay the bills. Let them do some things. I bet you they won't do any of it. Because this person is a con. And they are after you. So that's what I've got for you. Those are the 3 messages from the 3 different decks. Please, people, take what works, leave what doesn't. Messages are for the greatest and highest good. And there's 3 messages and a billion of you guys. So maybe it was for you, maybe it wasn't. Again, take what works, leave what doesn't. And I will see you on the flip side. Hit that like button. All right. Bye, you guys. Thanks for being here.